I grew up in the Hasidic sect of Satmar. Satmar has a few locations all over the world, but their largest community is in Brooklyn, specifically the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn. And it's relatively new in the sense that it was begun in the early 1950s, right after World War II, and it was created by the survivors of the Holocaust. Growing up, Satmar was so much harder because I was living in New York. I was growing up surrounded by modernity and culture, and yet I had to closet myself away from that. For someone like me, that's really hard, and I still feel like I'm catching up to those years of deprivation, all those things, all those years that I spent wanting so much, never being able to fulfill my dreams. Now I feel like I have to make up for lost time. What makes my story unique is it's about this really foreign world. Very little is known about it, and yet it's right here in New York City. On the other hand, it's a story like any other coming-of-age story. It's about someone finding self-determination in the face of confusion and conflict. Everyone goes through that to some extent, and I think people will be able to identify with that. Leaving was always just a fantasy. I think when my son was born, it made me realize that I needed to make a change. I just didn't know how to do it. So the first step towards that change was going to school. And so I enrolled at Sarah Lawrence. And at Sarah Lawrence, I met other women who had different stories than I did, but they had also overcome challenges, and they'd also sort of taken steps towards finding their authentic self. And they had done it bravely, with courage. And I took inspiration from them, and I realized that if they could do it, I could do it too. What I hope to accomplish is I hope to show people that even though it's really scary to go right up to the edge and jump off, if you can do it, it opens up this whole new world. So if you have the courage to give up everything, you can achieve everything, and you'll never be in danger of losing yourself in the process. That's what I've learned, and that's what I want to show other people, that bravery pays off.